Hello. Today I'm gonna be finding out my favorite Pokemon using this website, the favorite Pokemon picker. Here are my options, my settings. I have decided to include regional variants, other alternative forms, Mega Evolutions. I do not care at all about these, and I don't care about other forms. But I did decide to include regional forms and Megas. I think they're important. Let's get into these. Alright. Do not care for these. Do not care for these. Teddiursa's very cute. Wimpot's just a little guy. I relate to the guy. He's cute. I like Murkrow as well. Cool. I like Smollett from all the recent Cortisol memes. Very cute. Lapras has always been one of my favorites. Not too fond of Deoxys actually. I'm not gonna be picking Deoxys. Hydreigon's pretty cool to me, but I'm not as big of a fan of Hydreigon as I am of Dino. Looking forward to him showing up later. Hydrapple's pretty silly. I don't actually like the multiple heads that can sprout out. It looks weird to me, but I do like him a fair bit. The Decidueye is pretty cool. Probably not my favorite grass starter, but pretty good. I like Mimikyu a lot. It's one of my favorite ghost types. Mega Tyranitar's design I think is unnecessary. His original design is good enough. They don't need to give him more spikes. He looks just fine the way he does in this normal form. Alolan Vulpix is a cutie. I like Togekiss a lot. I've used it many times. Empoleon might be my favorite water final stage starter. Love him. I do like Swirlix a lot. I prefer it greatly over its counterpart. Pilot Swan's pretty cute. I like his eyes. Incursion's just a little dude. Look at him, look at him. Look at that mouth. Giratina has to be one of my favorites. Giratina's definitely one of my favorites. Mana I've started to appreciate a lot more recently. Yeah, Mega Charizard X, of course. I'm basic. Oh my god, it's Beetle time! Beetle time, I love Heracross. Sceptile's great. Crobat is great. Clodsire, look at him! Such a good regional form. Noivern's pretty sick. Oh my gosh, I love Appleton. Mega Mewtwo Y, one of the better Megas. Same thing with Mega Gengar over here. Especially shiny, it's very good. Hot take, I think Armarouge is better than Ceruledge. And I know that's an unpopular opinion. Most people prefer the other one. But this is my boy right here. Vulpix really cute. A Alolan Wooper, who I like to call Pooper. Oh, Typhlosion. I love this version of Typhlosion. So chill. Poochyena is super cute. Great Tusk. Yeah, I like him too. Honestly, I don't feel that strongly about Mewtwo. I'm gonna ignore Mewtwo. Sorry, Mewtwo. Ribombee. I love the Ribombee clips. They survive this. If you know, you know. Kyogre is great. I really like this version of Samurott. He's just more edgy, but I like it. Mantike is so cute. Mew. Oh my gosh. Mega Mawile. I have to include her. This is such a good Mega Evolution. I think this is my favorite Mega Evolution. For once, they actually give a Mega to a Pokemon that needs it. Like, thank you. Unlike, look down here, fucking Mega Mewtwo X. This is an abomination. Why did they create this? Dino! Love him. He's my boy. Torracat's really cool. Shuckle I'm appreciating a lot, especially now that he's added to Pokemon Sleep. I'm looking for a good Shuckle. Skarmory's amazing. Super cool design. Totodile I like also. I'm not as big of a fan of his evolutions, but Totodile is good first stage. I recently watched the second Pokemon movie. Slowking's really funny. Snorlax, I mean, I appreciate him. Hoppip, honestly, never cared about Hoppip, even the slightest as a kid, but now this thing is just like a little cat, like a flying plant cat. It's super cute. Aeron, I love the entire line. Poplio also I've started to appreciate more. I recently did or I'm actually doing one right now. I'm doing a Sun, Ultra Sun playthrough, and I'm using Poplio and I love. Started to appreciate this little guy. Also, I'm realizing there's multiple Arceus forms. Oh no, that's unnecessary. Dragonite, my favorite dragon type. Basic, who cares? Nidoran, love him. Super cute. This is a bunny. This is a rabbit. And you can't tell me otherwise. 50% Zygarde is honestly my favorite of the forms. I like the sneak. Archeops, the bird that can't fly, the fossil, I like him a lot. Luxio I appreciate as well. We have several heavy hitters here. Oh my god, Latias, Mudkip, Cranidos, Larvitar, even this thing, Dracozolt. I didn't remember your name, but I do like your design. Trapinch, Swalot, Maractus. Yeah, I like all these. Crabominable, don't know. These two especially are like abominations. What the hell? I'm glad they exist though. We need ugly Pokemon. Groudon might be my favorite legendary. We'll see. I like Umbreon. Cramorant, I've especially grown to appreciate from Pokemon Sleep. He's so underrated in that game. Slowpoke's just a silly little dude. Leafeon, another underrated Pokemon, especially among the evolutions, probably the most underrated. Sprigatito, I love him. Litwig's pretty cool. Oh my god, it's Pyukumuku, or as I like to call it, Namako. This guy is super cute. Torterra, I love all the Sinnoh starters. Gengar for sure, he used to be one of my favorites. I still like him a lot. Honestly, Manilax underrated. Underrated design. Slitherwing, probably my favorite Paradox Pokemon. Rampardos. Sandaconda. Like snakes. Zekrom. All these ones. Zoroark. Hell yeah. Superior. My girlfriend's favorite Pokemon, Munchlax. Have to include him, of course. And yet another Arceus. God damn it. I didn't realize there was gonna be like 16 Arceus. Oh my gosh. Spiritomb, Mawile, Dialga, Scoliped's amazing. Wooloo super cute. I like this version of Sneasel. The Dene, yeah. I don't think it's gonna make it that far, but I like the Dene. I really like this Corsola. It made me appreciate the original Corsola a lot more as well. I'm glad they made this regional form. It's very tragic, very sad. The commentary on the climate that we get from this little guy. Yeah, Runeriger's much cooler than Cofagrigus. I never played the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, so I didn't really get to see Ogerpon in action, but I do like the designs of the forms. It's very cute. Paris, oh my god, please don't evolve. I don't know how to pronounce this little fish, but I like him. Weavile, I don't like as much as Sneasel, unfortunately. Here's Primarina. Hell yeah. I don't think I appreciated this design as much when it came out. It's really grown on me. Primal Kyogre, of course. Mareep super cute. Politoed's cute. Rowlet's cute. I have a big thing for cute Pokemon. But I don't appreciate Clefairy. Sorry, Clefairy. Duskull? Yeah, I like Duskull. Kingdra I like. I hate this Mega. This Mega Larios right here. I hate it. I hate that they made Larias and Larios basically look the same. For the Megas, it's so... I don't see the point of it, honestly. Zoroark super cute. Larios I like. Pumpkaboo, Pumpkaboo. Garchomp, excuse me, Larios. Infernape, yes. Yes. Shaymin's one of the cutest mythicals. I like Robin. Surskit. Tyranitar, of course. I loved him a lot as a kid. This Mega Beedrill is definitely an upgrade to the design. Zigzagoon. Love that little guy. Oh my gosh, my favorite evolution. I'm sorry, Espeon, you're not gonna make this list. Applin. Probably my least favorite Pokemon right here, Aromatisse. Such a waste of an opportunity to do a Plague Doctor. I'm disappointed. Pumpkaboo, you're back. I've already picked Pumpkaboo, so I'm gonna skip this one. Silly Cobra, Silly Cobra. I like Quaxley. I don't like the evolutions, but I do like Quaxley. I like the Cocky Duck. Noibat's cute. Rhydon. Rhydon is Rhydon. Oh my god, Phantump. Phantump. This is one of my favorites. Spoilers. It's gonna make it to the top 20. Meowstic. I like Pheromosa a fair bit. Typhlosion. I don't like this one as much as the Hisuian. Hisuian. Excuse my pronunciation. Typhlosion. And same thing with Tornadus. I don't like this form as much as the other Tornadus form. Lyron's cool, Gulpin's cool. Haxorus is sick. Everyone loves Haxorus. If you don't like Haxorus, what the hell? Musharna looks very cute like this. I absolutely think it's one of the most creepy Pokemon when it opens its eyes. Vampy's cute, Corviknight's cute, Mienshao is one of my favorites. Quagsire, look at him. How could you say no to this guy? Look at him waving at you. You have no soul. You would have no soul if you reject him. Iron Valiant's my favorite of the future forms, I think. I'm not a big fan of them in general, but this design is creative, unlike a lot of them that are just metallic versions without adding anything interesting. I also do like Dragonair. Snorunt's cute, he hasn't turned creepy yet, that's great. Groudon. Primal Groudon. I do not like this Mega Garchomp. Competitively, they made him slower, which is like a death sentence, and I don't think the Scythe hands are cool. But I do like the Galarian Zapdos. I think they did a very good job of redesigning Zapdos. And Mega... I like Alolan I like Trevenant as well, not as much as Phantump. I think they could have done a better design. I specifically don't like how short this guy is. I remember looking him up and being like, why is he shorter than me? Or maybe I'm wrong, but he's like around my height. Like, why is this tree monster not tall at all? This is so strange. Pokemon heights make no sense. Mega Absol's really cool, but I prefer the newer edition of Mega Absol. I don't know if it's gonna be on this website. Well, I hope it is. Low Kick's cool. Goodra, Honchkrow. I like Wurmple a lot. Wurmple's really cute. Luxray, Torchic, and Rhyhorn. I don't understand why this is a Pokemon. I mean, I guess it's a form. It's just two Pokemon combined, but it doesn't look like a fusion at all to me. It's weird. Ogerpon's back. Bagon. Bayleaf. Meowscarada. I would have probably preferred if it stayed on all fours, but I think they did a really good job of making a humanoid cat that actually looks cool. Nihilego. I like this Dialga form. I think it's abstract and pulls it off somehow. Donphan. I'm gonna leave this Ogerpon out. I don't vibe with the mask. Skitty. I really like Raging Bolt. He's so funny looking. Rolls is cute too. Galarian Moltres. Love this guy. Circuitry. Probably my favorite Ultra Beast. I really vibe with him. He's an icon. Pumpkaboo's back again. I swear to God, I didn't realize there were gonna be so many repeats. Metagross is cool. Opamina. Lantern's cool. Okay, this guy, Arctibax, I really like. I hate his evolution, and I don't like his pre-evolution either. Why is the middle stage the only good looking one in the line? This is so strange. They really fucked up the pseudo-legendary for Gen 9. I really like this form for Landorus. Snom. Snom is Snom. Snivy, my favorite Gen 5 starter for sure. Gastrodon, I like this form of Gastrodon more as well. I think the pink and brown combo, it looks like an ice cream. It's really cute. Esper, Mood, just a Mood, I don't know what else to tell you. Float Cell. I would want to be a Float Cell if I was a Pokemon. I will not elaborate. Slugma. Oh wow, look, 2 Arceus. Oh my gosh. I don't like this form of Palkia as much as I like the Origin Dialga. I think it's the lack of arms. Feels strange. Simisage here is my favorite of the monkeys, the elemental monkeys, but I'm not a big fan of any of them. Honestly, this might be the first page where I don't pick anyone. I'll pick this guy, Toucannon. I like him. I like his face, he's judgmental. Gliscor's awesome. I'm not a huge fan of Roserade's design. I like that they gave Roselia an evolution, but the whole getup is not hitting right. Whimsicott, however, is great. And Electros too. Blossom super cute. I like Duskmane, Necrozma, and Blaziken. I like Slurpuff. Look at that little silly Billy. Talos' design feels clean. I don't know how else to describe it, but just the colors and the shapes, it always made me think of clean. And that's good. Gibble's a silly guy. I like Ice Cube, but this guy, holy fuck. I'm so disappointed with Scovillain. I wish that the Mega was the original design. I wish they made him a bit more reptile-esque. Like they gave him the Gen 1 treatment. Made him more dinosaur-like. Because I see the potential, but I just think they missed. Creepy, super cute. Piplups, my favorite. Love Piplup. Flygon. Everyone loves Flygon. If you don't like Flygon, what's wrong with you? Swinub and Porygon 2, my favorite of the Porygons. Salamence, I'm a big fan of dragons. Wooper and Swadloon as well, I like these two. Dratini, of course. Suwaddle, also really cute. I also like Stuffle. I would keep a stuffed toy that looks like this. Rayquaza. Why not? I also like Milotic. Oh, we're being presented with less Pokemon now. Trico, Reshiram. That might be it for this one. Yep, that's it. Sorry, Deoxys. Actually, hold on. For Riffgraph, yeah, I like this. I like that they combined the two of them with evolution. I think they did a good job of it. Oh my god, yeah, Walking Wake, so cool. And oh my god, Galarian Ponyta is so cute, and Mightyena is also really cool. I like Whirlipede as well. I'm glad they didn't just do a standard Cocoon, like Kakuna and Metapod. They actually went ahead and created a tire for a bug. This entire evolution line is awesome. Glaceon's amazing. Arceus, why are you here again? Bug. Should I pick this? No. Aggron. I do like Ceruledge, but Armarouge is better. That's my hot take. I just think it's too bottom heavy. Look at these legs. He's got such big legs, but such a small upper body. It just doesn't look right to me. Cypher's awesome. Might be the only... No. I was about to say it might be the only bug type from Gen 1 that I like, but that's not true. But he's the best of Gen 1 for sure as far as bugs go. Slowbro, I like myself some Sillybillies. I like Lopunny for totally innocent reasons, and Tyrant's one of my favorites. Zorua, Porygon, I prefer Porygon 2, but Porygon Original is also nice. Tropius. Badoo, oh my god. Badoo's gotten so famous online recently, and I am seeing the hype, and I'm influenced by it, and I like Badoo. Suicune, Annihilape's awesome. I really like this Gudra. I just relate to this little Gudra. Poor thing. I want to take care of it. I want to adopt this Gudra. I want to be friends with this Gudra. It's just so friend-shaped. Look at him. Drampa as well, that's another friend. Big friend. I like Mudsdale as well, that's another friend. Volcarona's awesome. Centru, I've always liked this design. Chandelure, awesome. Sneasel, fun fact, this was my first ever shiny. I got a shiny Sneasel in, I think, Pokemon Diamond. I don't believe I have it anymore, I probably reset the save. But I do have an attachment to Sneasel based on the shiny that I got as a kid. Mischievous. Oh yeah, Mega Lopunny, this is an upgrade. And Game Freak definitely knew what they were doing with this design. Oh my god. Kartana's awesome. Screamtail, I like it more than Jigglypuff actually. Yveltal. Evoy, of course. Frigibax, you are a mistake. You should not exist the way you do right now. Be gone. Cyndaquil, Tinkaton, everyone loves Tinkaton. So do I. This Century is also nice. Yeah, I do like Charjabug. I do not like Enamorous. Sorry. Giratino's awesome. Darkrai is awesome. Dunsparce, I don't know what it is. This thing looks pathetic, and I like that. But I suppose looked pathetic, and now it's not pathetic anymore. I also like that. Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales, awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful Pokemon. Porygon. I like all the Porygons. Raikou, or should I say Raikou? I should not say Raikou. Charizard. Nah, actually Charizard is overrated. Joltik is not overrated. Valplume. Marshano. I prefer the other Thundurus, I believe I've already picked him. Sobble. I was very disappointed with the evolutions of Sobble. I love this little guy. Why does he turn into like a spy? That is so strange to me. A gay spy. He's definitely gay. Not that there's anything wrong being gay, but I was just not expecting it, okay? Iron Boulder. I don't know what it is, but I do actually quite appreciate, okay? I quite appreciate the metallic change they made to Terrakion, but I don't like it as much for the others, but it kind of works here. I love Shellos. I like Fidao, Gumi, Swilus. Ogerpon is back, and this mask does not appeal to me, but Bulbasaur does appeal to me. I read up on Granbull's Pokédex entry today. I figured out that he only looks scary, but he's actually a sweetheart, which is very cute. I like the gap there, but I'm not gonna include him, sorry. Slack off. Tangela. Mega Rayquaza is really cool. Mega Gardevoir is also really pretty. Jinx. Rufflet, yeah, you can come. Ghastly. Pikachu. Pikachu's not making it, I'm sorry. I really like Gabite, honestly. I know most people prefer Garchomp, and I think I do too, but there's just something about Gabite that kind of strikes a perfect balance between Gible and Garchomp for me. Tarentum's awesome. I like this form of Hoopa. I don't like the chibi original Hoopa as much as this one. Oh my god, it's Veal. Our Lord and Savior right here. Punkaboo's back again, sorry. Oddish is gonna make it. Tornadus, this Tornadus is cool. And I do like Chiampao, sorry if I mispronounce, I quite like you too. Greninja is also cool, and I do like this hairy troll. Venipede looks kinda cool and disgusting at the same time, but they really pull it off. I think if I saw this thing in real life, I would find it horrifying, but as a Pokemon design, it's awesome. Same thing with Relicless. This thing would also look terrifying in real life, but it's very cute. Cubchoo reminds me of my girlfriend. I'm not as big of a fan of Mega Aggron. I think they over-designed this one, they gave him way too much armor, he just looks kinda awkward. I do like Braviary though. Okay, so now we're starting to see Pokemon that I've already picked show up. It's time for me to eliminate. So does that mean that I picked 263 Pokemon? Perhaps. Okay, if I'm eliminating here, Trico's making it, Dratini's making it, Giratina, Arctibax, Torchic, and Kabchu. Sorry to the rest of you. Armarouge, Hisuyu, and Sorowa. This guy, Flygon making it, Low Kicks, yep, you. Mienshao, Sandshrew, Giratina, Primarina, Volcarona. I like Latias more than Latios, so I'm gonna get rid of Latios here, I'm sorry. Skarmory, Haxorus, Empoleon, Ribombee is making it, and Gastrodon too, and Torterra. Yeah, Munchlax, you get to stay a bit longer. Out of the Galarian birds, I think Zapdos is my favorite. I'll let Kingdra stay for a bit longer, but I don't think he's making top 20. I'm sad to say goodbye to Bayleaf here, but I don't think he can stand up to the other heavy hitters. Dragonite is definitely making it. You're making it. I'm gonna say goodbye to you four. Nidoran, super cute. Mightyena. Yep. Pyukumuku. Pumpkaboo. The one and only Pumpkaboo. Which Pumpkaboo is this? Super Pumpkaboo? Of course. Super Pumpkaboo is making it. Cooper. I like Cyndaquil a lot too. And this Goodra is super cute. Lopunny is one of my favorites. Esper, of course. Gabite. Snivy. Silicobra. Heracross. Oregon 2. Dino. Aggron. Oh my god, it's gonna be hard to eliminate these guys later. Walking Wake is way too cool. Gumi. Yoscarada. Chalas. Noibat. Electros gets to come too. Circuitry, sorry, you're not coming with me. Let's just imagine that I'm creating like a birthday party and I get to decide here who. I only have 50 spots or whatever. Who gets to come? And I'm sorry, you guys are not invited. Sorry. Phantomp. Jolteon. I like Mega Mawile more, so I'm gonna say bye to this Mawile. Sprigatito gets to come though. Slitherwing, it would be kind of creepy to have a bug at my party, but this guy gets a pass and this guy too. Someone will probably like to ride him, that's cool. Salamence. Oh my god, Badoo and Smoliv are next to each other. I'm sorry, but Badoo sparks more joy. Thunderous. Shaman, Sneasel. I'll let Skitty come too. Surskit, yes sir. Tyrant, yes sir. Nihilego, please don't possess me. And Leafeon and Swinub. Yeah. Mega Mawile, of course. Love this design. Bulbasaur, Groudon, Honchkrow, Glaceon. Mimikyu, Whimsicott, Luxray. Yeah. And now we're below 100. 95 left. I love seeing Spheal pop up on my timeline, but I think personally I don't actually have that much of an attachment to it as compared to, say, Appleton or Grandpa. So I'm sorry, you're gonna have to be eliminated here, buddy. But you did make it to top 100. Lysopod's really cool. And Poochyena. Is Poochyena. Pumpkaboo, Dino, Munchlax. Oh my god, I like all of these. Okay, I gotta be a bit more thorough, a bit more rough. Oh god, I wanna keep all of these. I'm gonna say bye to you. Oh god. Okay, I think it will be a bit easier to eliminate a few here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're doing 4x4s now. Let's see. You get to stay, you get to stay, you get to stay, you get to stay, you gotta stay, you gotta stay, you gotta stay. Everyone gets to stay except for Shaman does not get to stay. Armarouge, of course, of course, of course. Of course. I'm sorry, I'm eliminating. I think Mairina has to go. I had a big Mairina face like a year ago. It's over now. Jolteon, Kapshu, Nihilego, Snivy. Damn, this is getting hard. You have to come. You two. I think top 100 is accurate for you. You're not gonna make it any further. Haxorus, Pukumuko, Tyrant. Oh, Jesus. Goodbye, Surskit. Bye-bye. Actually, bye-bye to Trampa too. Oh my god, the penguins are next to each other. I'm keeping both of them. Lopunny, bye. Okay. I think this is accurate. Okay, I'm gonna have to say bye to Sneasel now, and Kingdra too, and Larias, because I like these. I like these 7 more. Munchlax, you can... Well, actually, we're at top 50. I think that's accurate for you, Munchlax. You can get to be number 50. And I'm gonna have to proceed with, honestly, everyone except for Porygon, sorry. Dragonite, Low Kicks. I think Leafeon and Giratina won't make it. And Zoroark also won't make it. Yanchao might be my favorite fighting type. It's not a type that I love as far as designs go, but I really like using them in the games. Armarouge, Trico, goodbye. It's gonna be hard to provide reasoning here. I'm going completely with my gut. And I think this is correct. Oh my god, we're down to 8 now. Okay. Phantom, Zapdos, Appleton, Low Kicks, and Aggron. Salamence, Mawile, Corsola, Gumi, Sprigatito, Shellos. Oh, this is tough. I think Giratina has to go, and I think actually Bulbasaur has to go too. And you know what? Nidoran, I think you're eliminated as well. Now this one is tough. I think that Flygon is eliminated. Okay, top 30. We have 30 Pokemon left. And if I'm eliminating one here, I think it's Tyrant. I should probably try and eliminate more than one, but it's so tough. Oh no. Okay, I think Corsola is out. And here I think... Oh no, I like all of these. Should I pass? I'm passing. I think Haxorus is out. Yeah. And I think Gumi is out here. Oh, I pressed pass by accident. Yeah. If I had to eliminate one here, I would probably pick Cyndaquil. Sorry, little guy. Here, I think I would eliminate Cramorant. Oh my god, I only have 5 now. No. Okay, I think it's Goodra's time to go. And I think it's Badoo's time to go. And I think it's Sprigatito's time to go. And it's probably Esper's time to go too. Top 20, we have 20 left. Oh my gosh. I'm getting sweaty doing all this. It's almost been an hour. I cannot eliminate anyone here. I think I'm passing. Oh, this is so tough. Pass. I think Low Kicks is out. Honestly, I think Piplup is out. No, I take that back. I'm passing. I can't. Okay. Let's get rid of Aggron. Pass. Oh, pass. Oh. Okay, circuitry's out. Oh. Shellos. Oh my gosh. This is free on the screen now. I think I prefer these two over Groudon slightly. Oh, okay, now there's 4 on the screen. Honestly, Heracross, I think this is the end. And I think that it's the end of the line for Zapdos. And yeah, Dratini's out. I hate to have to eliminate Mienshao here, but I like these two more. Oh my god, this is like... this is like my top 3 right here. Oh, no, pass. Oh gosh, pass, please. Okay, Dino, goodbye. Oh, okay, I slightly prefer Empoleon. And I slightly prefer Slitherwing. It looks a bit more organic, like real animal. And I think Piplup I have more attachment to. It was my first ever Pokemon, my first ever starter. Oh, and honestly, I like Armarouge more. And Empoleon. Oh, this is tough. But I'm such a big Dragonite fan. And I'm such a big Phantom fan. Yeah, I think Dragonite's my number 1. And Phantom will probably be number 2. So it's like this. Yeah. 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 Yep, there we go, my top 2 right there. Now who do I like the most out of these? That's very tough. I have such a big attachment to Jolteon and Piplup. But out of the 2 of them, I like Jolteon more, I think. But this is getting really tough. I really feel very similarly about these 3. I think Armarouge and Appleton slightly outweigh how I feel about Empoleon. But then picking between these 2 is very tough. I am leaning Armarouge. But that is tough. That is really... could go either way depending on the day. I think here, honestly, it's between these 2 and Appleton pulls ahead a little bit. And between these 2, I think, honestly, I really like Mienshao. And here I think it's going to be between these 2. That's hard. But Circuitry has such a swagger to him. Look at that guy. How could I not? This is tough. I think Salaman's design is a little bit too plain. His wings in particular have like no depth to them. And that might mean that his design is a bit outdated. Because these 2 do a lot more, I feel like, to prove depth in their design. And that's so hard. But I think I like Walking Wake more. We already have my top 10 here. I think I'm gonna keep going until top 30. Out of these, I think Mega Mawile. And then... what is going on here? I don't like any of these. What are you guys doing here? I think Wigglytuff, but why are you showing up? Now we're going through Pokemon that I don't like. That's strange. I guess... Swoobat? Okay, well, you 2, for sure. And Low Kicks, yeah. The website, like, testing to see if I remember who I like. What is going on? I guess Excabababadu. I'm never gonna pick Mr. Mime. That thing is a mistake. Of course it's Salamence. What do you mean? Low Kicks, of course. Yeah. And, okay, finally a tough decision. I guess Zapdos. And then I would probably go Low Kicks. And then Salamence, of course. Why are you 2 here? Pass. Pass. Pass? Salamence. Salamence. Pass. Salamence. What is going on? Why is it showing me these? I don't care for any of you. Yeah, Dino. And Dratini slightly. Pass. No, I like Dino more than Dratini. Maybe I shouldn't have. Actually, yeah, let's do both of you. Pass, I don't care about you, don't care. Do not care, Dino. Dratini. Pass, pass. Dino. Don't care. Dratini. Dratini. Dino. Dino and Dino Dratini. I will pick Dino. Groudon. Dratini. Heracross. And how many am I at right now? This is 15, I think. So I'm at 16. Let's just cut to when I get to 30. Okay, that should be it then. Let me zoom out. So this should be 30 Pokemon. Yep, this should be my top 30 then. Cool. I believe it hasn't changed that much since I last took this. As far as alternative forms go, there's only really Galarian Zapdos. And I guess Mega Mawile. This Goodra right here. Yep. You might be able to gather that I like dragon types. There's quite a few of them here. My favorite start is Piplup. My favorite pseudo is Dragonite. Love Dragonite. And I think Armarouge is very underrated. I don't think many people really would put him this high. They would put Cereal-Age instead. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.